Hi, my name is Zaid, and my pronouns are he, him, his. Um, I am gonna be a junior in the fall. Uh, I haven't declared a major yet, but I'm interested in psychology and programming and game design. Um, so yeah, I took this class uh, because I was interested in um, just storytelling and just kind of the creative aspects behind like Marvel, DC. I really like the Marvel and DC movies, so I thought this would be a fun class to do. Um, Hopefully, maybe I can gain some better abilities and creativity and storytelling for my own, uh, for what I want to do on my own in terms of writing stories and stuff and creating characters. Um, my favorite superhero is probably Spider-Man. Villain, I'm not too sure, which is kind of funny because I tend to be one of those people who kind of likes the villains in movies as opposed to the superhero. Um, I think superheroes are probably so popular because people kind of rely on them as kind of like an escape of sorts for just to get away from reality, and we want to focus on things that like we ourselves wish we could do, like superhuman abilities, being able to do things that we wouldn't that superheroes can only do. So, wanting to be the hero, wanting to help people, things like that. Maybe that's why they're so popular. Um, the most interesting thing that stuck out to me from the reading is the Phantom character that was described in one of the first sections, um, and how he, even though he didn't have superpowers and stuff, he was kind of way different than other typical superheroes with that. Yeah, he didn't have superpowers, but he used his skills in tricking people into thinking that he was immortal because his sons would follow on to be the next, Phantom. And I thought that was kind of like a neat idea. I hadn't really heard that kind of thing before. Also Popeye. I used to watch Popeye as a kid, so seeing Popeye there as a superhero kind of weirded me out because as a kid I wasn't really like, oh, he's a superhero. He's just a man who can eat spinach and grow strong. I thought it was just another way to get kids to eat vegetables. Um, Something interesting that I found in uh, the documentary is that sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, now I remembered. One of the things that interested me was the fact that Stan Lee, out of all people, was like, maybe we should appeal comic books to older people, even though when he said that when he was only a teenager, and I was like, that's kind of weird for someone so young to think about the older generation, because I feel like nowadays we don't do that. So I don't know, that was kind of weird. And interesting. Another thing that was interesting was the fact that Batman was turned into some sort of father figure and that Robin became, his sidekick. I didn't really know much about Robin being a kid I didn't know he was a kid. I thought he was just Robin's sidekick. But yeah, apparently Robin like also saw his parents die, which I find kind of interesting that a lot of superheroes tend to have traumatic backgrounds because plot. But yeah, I thought that was neat. I know I'm a bit over time, but I don't really have many questions about the course, really. At least not right now. So yeah, I'm gonna head to bed now. Oops.